I am definitely nervous. It's time. It's time. I need to get to the train station and get some food and go find the platform and hope that I can manage both of the bags. It's not a matter of me being strong enough. It's just a matter of, is there going to be space on the train? So.
Well, and this is the adventure that we talk about.
Subscribe to our channel for more Zeke and Terri adventures. Well, we finally made it to our hotel in Munich. You got your bike assembled pretty quickly in about 23 minutes. It took us, 3.5 hours from the time that we landed to get to our hotel room. And we're doing pretty good despite little sleep, but we do need some food. So we are going to head towards the botanical gardens and the Schloss Nymphenburg to keep us awake for a while longer.
Well, come along and stumble with us while we try and stay awake, get some food, and see the sights. And as we mumble through our afternoon here in our semi-comatose state.
Mumble. We are in the grounds of the Nymphenburg Palace in Munich, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's humongous. We did an audio guide tour inside the palace. You were like 45 minutes max, and at 30 minutes we were done because we're fighting jet ag. So similar to the Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna. Wasn't that in Vienna? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was in Vienna. That was open to the public, and there were cyclists, and there were walkers, hikers, runners, kids, etc. I love how they use these old palace properties for public good. So we love a good botanical garden, and this one definitely ranks pretty high up there with the one that was in Vancouver that we went to. I can't remember the name of it.
Bloedel.
Oh, yes, that was just absolutely gorgeous. The dahlias, the cornflowers, oh my gosh, so many beautiful flowers. There was a whole vegetable area with squash and gourd and tomatoes and peppers. It wasn't all that expensive. What was it, €450 a person? So we may be coming back tomorrow if we're having to stay awake. Highly recommend, if you're in Munich, to take the time to come here and then also go to the Nymphenburg Palace and walk the property. I don't think you necessarily need to go inside. It's like, meh, super ornate, but the grounds, which are free of charge, are worth walking around. It's day 2 for us in Munich, and we are suffering from some serious jet lag. But we went into Zeke's very favorite kind of museum. And what is that, Zeke?
It's half closed. They're reshuffling the deck, so half of the place you couldn't get into. So that means all the good stuff is in the other half.
Well, we saw Cy Warbley and Wembley. Cy Wembley?
And Andy Warhol.
Last year, there was a Keith Haring exhibit and a Liechtenstein exhibit that I was hoping that we'd be able to see, but they must have just shut it down. So now we are at the Pinakothek Moderne. We are going to go through it. I really enjoyed it last year, but we went through it super quickly. And we got a combo pass, so 3 museums for €12 a piece. So there's one more museum that we get to go to on this chilly, blustery kind of day in September in Munich.
And we've both had about 3 to 4 hours of sleep, so it's going to be another stumbling, mumbling day, but we'll make it.
Yeah, it'll be good. We're together for another day. So why are we even in Munich? Well, we love Munich, and there's a direct flight from San Francisco to Munich, and Zeke is cycling from Munich to Venice. We are also using it as a soft landing spot because it's a very comfortable, easy to get around city, and since we did a lot last year in 36 hours, this year we can just kind of go at a slow pace, ease into it, because we are seriously jet lagged. I am struggling a little bit. This is the first time that I'm traveling internationally on Zepbound, a GLP-1, and my normal eating and drinking, hydration habits, exercise habits are completely out the window, and I'm totally fatigued. I'm not feeling 100%. So it'll be interesting to see how I ease into the rest of this. How you doing, Zeke?
Just get me a defibrillator and bring me back to life.
Is the allergy medicine kicking in yet? Yeah.
Two Benadryls, and then I finally gave up on that, and I had to go to a pharmacy and got something that I think is similar to what I get back in the States, and I'm trying that. So
yeah, hopefully.
And then I walked into this massive. The
Alte Pinakothek, which is cavernous. The room after room with like 3-story high walls of Peter Paul Rubens. Yeah. But yeah, we came out of an elevator and we looked down the corridor and we looked down the other corridor and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Being jet lagged and looking at all of that was a lot. And you were just like, okay, I'm going to sit here. I'll meet you. Just come back and get me.
I'm existing on the fact that that's probably the last museum I'm going to have to go into for 2 weeks.
But we filled up at lunch at the cat restaurant.
The cat restaurant, yeah.
One cat kind of came close and I almost got to pet it, but didn't quite get to pet it. I don't know, is that even sanitary? I mean, we have cats and dogs at home, but you know, I just kind of have to wonder. Now, if there were dogs in there, I know the dogs would have smelled the treats that are typically in my purse. So,
yep.
Shall we?
Sure.
Okay. So when we last spoke to you, we were in a bad place outside the museum, and fortunately we were able to get a nap, thus the messy bed, get in a little bit of a workout at the gym, which was super tiny, and that was that other person, and I swear he was so in my personal space. But then you found an amazing Lebanese restaurant. I think I've decided that my comfort travel food is Lebanese, so we can have some baba ganoush and some tabbouleh and hummus and pita. And now, time to get some work done before we try to get some sleep.
Try to go back to sleep.
So we were talking about at dinner how surreal it feels, because tomorrow we go our separate ways and we will have been in Munich for essentially 48 hours. You have another 24 before you get on the road. But I'm not freaking out yet about traveling by myself with the 2 carry-ons. I think if I only had my carry-on, I think I wouldn't be freaking out about it, although I'm not. There's a little bit of a snafu with my seat reservation, so we'll have to see how that works out. But I've just been so in the moment that it's, I haven't really given myself much time to think about, you know, we're going our separate ways, you're gonna go cycle for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be in France. What was really great was at the restaurant, there was a couple speaking French next to us, and I was like, oh, working on my ear as I was trying. I think they were talking about something political, and
I couldn't imagine what's going on that's political right now.
So, are you excited for your cycling trip?
I am. What I'm more excited is for the allergy meds to finally catch up. I don't know what it was. I got off the plane and I immediately started sneezing. And I have been sneezing for 36 hours now. Yeah. And I've taken 2 different allergy medications and it still isn't working. So I'm just going to keep taking them. But I'm really looking forward to that to be over. But yes, it's going to be beautiful. I'm hoping we don't get rained on too much. That would be a real bummer, but it's what happens sometimes.
I guess we'll wrap up our adventure. Fingers crossed that we actually get some sleep tonight, because the jet lag, it's brutal.
It's a thing.
I am definitely nervous. It's time. It's time. I need to get to the train station and get some food and go find the platform and hope that I can manage both of the bags. It's not a matter of me being strong enough. It's just a matter of, is there going to be space on the train? So.
Well, and this is the adventure that we talk about. Everyone has their own adventure. And some people's adventure is doing crazy physical things, and other people's adventure is doing things that they're not comfortable with. And we all have different adventures. So this is Terri's adventure today.
Well, I mean, your adventure starts tomorrow with the cycling.
Right.
It's just you've done this before in multiple places around the world, and you're doing it with your 3 friends who you're going to be meeting up with. So
Right.
it's, it's just, I am an anxious traveler, which to some of you who might be watching this be like, wait a second, you're building your life around traveling. I'm like, yeah. So I'm doing something that gets me out of my comfort zone, builds new neural pathways, and I keep saying, Terri, you've done this before, you can do this again. You've done this before, it's gonna be fine. But I am still a little bit anxious. It will be fine.
And then you get to speak French.
And then I get to speak French, exactly. So for those of you who think that I just do all these crazy things and that I don't have fear around them, apparently I have put on a really great show, because I'm afraid of a lot of things. I just go for it anyway. And if you are not afraid, go ahead and sign up for our postcards from the road.
Wow, what are in these postcards?
On our website at zekeandterri.com, so that you too can get, virtual and physical postcards if you give us your physical address, and we will not lick a stamp and put it on a postcard. Okay.
And in a couple weeks, you'll see one of us doing something, and then a couple weeks after that, you'll see the other one doing something. And then we'll be back together again in a couple weeks after that.
On video.
On video.